Hello, hello. How is everyone doing today? Hope you all are having a wonderful day so far. Hopefully you had a good week. I know I certainly attempted to. But yeah, it looks like everything's moving forward all right. So let's go ahead and move back. Apologize if the music's a little loud. I kind of a little peek behind the curtain. What I've done in the past is I had a audio that made it so that I would make it so that for any game that we played, it would be game audio, and I was using the music that you're listening to right now for that, and I just kept constantly switching back and forth, and and then I was like, you know what, it should really just be its own thing. It really should be. So, but yeah, hopefully y'all hear just fine. I might even be a little bit quiet, depending, but that's fine. Today, we're going to be continuing working on our horror game. Specifically, we're learning Godot. We're learning how to code a little better. There was this one, actually, like, coding game that I saw that I thought was pretty neat. It was like, The Farmer Has Been Replaced is the name of it or something, and you have to code the drones to farm for you. I thought it was kind of cool. I'm not 100% sure if that's going to be something that I would want to stream or not, but I think it would be a good practice. But as far as games to play, we have Animal Well, which I feel like we're only like a third of the way through. We have Animal Well, and then Modded Inscription's also on that list. And maybe, yeah, we'll see. We'll be discussing on Sunday as far as stream schedule changing, because streaming every day has taken its toll. So we're gonna kind of wheel that back a bit. But yeah, but like, the plan is still 2 to 6 today and 2 to 6 Sunday, so feel free to join me for that. I also posted my first edited VOD, and like where I like made a thumbnail for, and that I like edited as far as like I kind of went through and selected parts where I feel that are good options for like shorts. I'll probably go through the whole process on Sunday as far as what I made for that. But yeah, I'm really proud of it, and it's out there. And now to do part 2 and 3. But at least I know the process and that it's out there. That's what matters to me. But yeah, so here we are. Now, for those that are just joining us, the horror game that we are making is a kind of in the genre of emergency sim, like emergency responder sim, sorry, or at least at the call center. So you'll be the one receiving the calls, you're the one sending out the emergency personnel, only to find that there are people that are not people trying to make you send the emergency personnel to their deaths. Yeah, so it should be, the goal is 3 months. The scope is 2 months. And we'll see where that gets us. Something tells me I'm not going to make that, but we're at least attempting to. And we even have a development roadmap, in which by the end of the day today, I would like for us to finish making the main menu, which we pretty much did on Wednesday. So, but we didn't create like the different scene, like the menu then leads to a scene. Like the button doesn't act like a button. Not yet anyway. And what you're seeing here is an example of the main menu where you know what, I'll pull it up for you again. If we go here, let's see, can y'all see it? Doesn't look good. Godot. Yeah, see? I don't know. There it is. They also have a really kind of like banger song. So this is what we'll do. We'll turn on the game audio for it. There you are. So this example has full screen borderless and VSync, has audio that's auto set to 50% so it doesn't blow your ears out, and then custom controls. And I like all of those. Those are really good things that I would want as a minimum for my game as well. Quick button, options, start, and then you couldn't see it, but I was jamming. Maybe I should have a jam toggle for Mama Dodo. So, yes. So we're trying to figure, as we're going about, because I don't want to just copy paste, right? I want to learn why certain code does what they do. So the process is a lot slower. But what that means is that in the future, when we make other scenes, we don't need to refer to something so handy, right? Because we don't really know how to code all that well. All right, so we have switch scene. We're in the utilities section here. Oh. Why are they both? Why are they both? They're both the same one. I don't want you to double up. Like what? There. I was wondering what that was about. There you go. The one on the right is what we're copying from, and the one on the left is where we are, what we are making. But it's... I remember we hit a wall last time where we were like, oh, the switch scene is good to go. We should be good. But this is saying that... Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is this? What are you? What are you? No. They just start duplicating now. But this is saying that it doesn't... There is an identifier of utilities. It doesn't recognize utilities at all. Let's see here. Main menu. utilities. Oh. I wasn't all the way to the right. That's why. See, function start password utilities stop, but it's not recognizing utilities, which means that there's something somewhere where it's not recognizing utilities. Does it look like it needs to be maybe a scene from the looks of it? A utilities scene. So let's make a new scene. Call it utilities. Okay. And when I double click it, if I go to script, it'll show the utilities.gd. But I double click mine, it does not. Let's see. Scripts panel? Oh. I actually, whoops. I would like to go back to making the scripts panel, please. It was actually really handy. Hello? File. Where's script panel, man? I just saw it. Yikes. Alright, so if I double click utilities, this shows up. Let's see here. And this is the sample game where there's like a canvas layer, a tab container. They have like panels, they have all that kind of stuff. But overall, they just have a color and then a player, right? Which I'm not 100% sure we need a player in this situation. It's just a point and click kind of thing. But let's double check utilities again. It's just utilities. And then attach script. Inherits. I don't know. I'm guessing utilities? Having the script name be the same as a built-in type is not usually desired. Okay. Can I like link this? File. New script. Basically, I want to use this script and tackle it to make it part of utilities, right? Line folding, syntax highlighter, finds. I don't see it. So what we're probably gonna have to do is that. I'm going to throw it into a Word, not a Word document, but a notepad. And then attach scripts. Oh. Utilities. Having the same script be the same as a built-in type. Okay, well, how do I remove that then? Let's see here. Main menu. Utilities. Maybe here? And then the main menu. That's the script for the main menu. That's not the script for the main menu. That's the one, not the one I made. The one I made was like, or maybe I definitely did something wrong somewhere. Right. Let's see here. Yeah, there's definitely something wrong. They're completely different scenes. Yet they all have the same script. Is weird. Looks like it has to be completely separate here. So maybe I've been using one that was like, it's just one script the entire time. Always has been. I don't know. I think what I need to do is essentially just delete. Okay. We have this again, which is good. What we're gonna do is that we're just gonna copy this as well, just in case. Because I'm gonna try to backpedal a bit and see. So the first one's utilities and the second one is the main menu. So we're gonna main menu. And it's like the main menu is linked to the main menu for the most part. Main menu.dd, yeah. So we're going to attach script. Main menu. Having the script name be the same as the built-in type is not recommended. Well, how did they do it? Got you. They kind of like made it a little different from the sounds of it. So what we'll do is attach script, and then we will main underscore menu. Invalid inherited parent name or path. Create a new script file. That's what I want. Invalid inherited parent name or path. I wanted to inherit this one. The one we're looking at. What if it doesn't inherit anything? Can we do that? Well, let's look at what, maybe we can figure out something if we look at control backslash. There we go. Excellent. So it's in scripts. This main menu dot thing. Can I just do that? Oh! Yes. 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 All right. And then utilities is going to attach a script, and it's going to be called inherits node 2D. Utilities. What is node 2D? Let's see here. If we go into utilities, show in file system. Okay, yeah, I see that. Can I look at? I just want to see like the properties of it. You know what I mean? That are just like, hey, I want you to maybe see like what you chose in order to make that happen. But I guess we'll just leave it as node 2D for now. Attach script. We ignore the node 2D. Create. Okay. But this one is just node. Right? And then okay. It still doesn't recognize utilities. Which means there must be something happening in here that's allowing it to be recognized as utilities, right? I mean, there's other things here, so we can go ahead and just kind of work on the other ones, which is applying persistence, which, as we discussed before, persistence is the essential, the computer remembering where you left off, right? It is a persistent memory that after the game closes will stay there so that when you start the game again, it remembers. I think it's just good to have. I'm not planning for my game to have a whole lot of game crashing bugs, but that doesn't mean that it won't. So export variable is persistence :bool equals true. And I think that is where the difference is between false and true. If I remember seeing the README correctly, persistence and CManager are both located in utilities. Persistence is not enabled to default. Set in utilities.ugd is using is persistence. I'm pretty sure that's what that means. Is persistence bool. I'm pretty sure we're going to put true instead of false for now. It may end up that that's not the right decision. We need to keep it false, but for now, that's what we're going to do. Okay, so const path equals user setting config. Then variable config is config file. What this means? Either that's a constant. Well, if we're talking about variables, that means there's a constant, right? That means there's a constant path to the user settings, setting config, and then we are creating a variable config, which is equivalent to config file, I think. So now we're going to be like, cool. Now whenever we refer to the config for the settings, we're talking about, I don't know. Ready. We got config equals config file new for action in input map dot get actions, and then if input map action get events action dot size is, what is this? What is exclamation mark equals 0? Let me Google that real quick. I think that means anything greater than 0 maybe, but then why not do greater than instead of 0? Means what in Python? It's definitely an exclamation mark. Let's remove the 0. What does it say? I can't. I don't know. The answer is I don't know. It doesn't seem Google wants to play nice. Action equals 0. Then we want config set value is controls. Oh, action input map action get events. Bracket 0. What is it that you don't like? What is it that you don't like about this? Expected end of statement after expression, found an identifier instead. Could I not put a, yep. Well, that didn't seem to matter as much. We have if input map action get events parentheses action dot size parentheses exclamation mark. Oh, I guess there. Then config set value of controls action, and then input map action get events actions bracket closed parentheses. Oh, lowercase. There you go. Oh man, why do they have to do lowercase for everything? All right. So what this is essentially saying like, all right, whenever anything happens and whenever any action the player makes, any controls that are set, and Actions made, controls that are set, as well as events that happen are now persistently saved. So then when the player opens it back up, they don't have to change the values of the settings that they selected or anything like that. It will just be saved. And we'll probably modify this a little bit. If possible. Gosh, we just started. Why am I yawning? Honestly, it was because of posting the video. I was nervous. It was my first, like, edited video. So, of course, I'm going to be nervous for it. Config set value of video full screen. Display server dot window window mode windowed. This one I think needs to be like those things are identified in settings. So are we gonna do the whole thing? We might do the whole thing today. We'll see. Config. Oh. Config. Let's just copy. Except this one is borderless. Borderless, comma, false. And then vsync enabled is the last one. Vsync enabled. Except this one's is just vsync. Okay. Oh, is this also under function ready? Good to know. So why is false? Oh. That's because... There you go. Boop. Then for I in range, I guess 3. Why? Config set value. Yes, this is the audio. Audio string stri and 0.5. I believe this is what allows the audio to be set at 50%. Is that little thing right there. Then if is persistence, then we load data. Why are you freaking out? What is this? Expect in statement expression found in identifier. Is there like a random capitalization? What's going on? Doesn't like load data for whatever reason. I'm not seeing any variations. Maybe because we don't have saved data yet. Function save data. And then if is persistence. Config save path, which we identified earlier. Yeah, that didn't fix it. Let's keep on doing load data then. Yeah, because we haven't defined load data yet. Yeah, that would do it. Load data. Load data is if config load user // settings config exclamation mark equals okay, whatever that means. Then it's save data, then return, then load control, not capital, load control settings, and then load video settings. Capital I, that's where the problem is. There you go. Why are you giving me issues? Oh. I'll get better at this. I understand it not knowing control video settings. That's fine. Then we have function. Nope. Load control settings. And varying keys equals config get section keys. Controls. For action in input map get actions. If keys has action, aka if you click on it, actually, I don't really know what this is. I think it means that whenever you change your action, it proceeds to save and then erase what was there before. Value equals config get value. Controls action. Then input map action erase events action, and then input map action add events action value. Okay. Now we load video settings. Yay! Function load video settings. We have variable screen type equals config get value video full screen. This also makes it fairly easy to like add shit, right? Then the display server window set mode screen type. AKA it will get the value of it and then proceed to display that particular type. Let's go ahead and copy this twice. And then this one, we're changing up borderless and then vsync. First of all, yeah. Borderless. And then proceeds to replace that last bit to borderless. And then this one is instead display server dot window flag borderless. And then comma borderless, I guess. I don't know why you need an extra specification, but it's fine, I suppose. Then this is vsync index. And then just vsync. And then vsync index. Come on. Nope. There it is. I forgot how to type. Oops. Go ahead and put this away. Windows set mode. Okay, cool. What did I mess up here? Display server window set flag. That's what it was. It's not mode, it's flag. What's the difference between the two? Hell if I know. And then we have switch scene, which we already have. We have the string name, blah, 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 all that other fun stuff. And then also now we have like hide scene. Not sure how I feel about it. Function, nope. Stop it. Stop it. Remove scene. Get tree. Root. Remove child. Is that trading your kid for a tree? Is that what that is? And then function delete scene. Then scene queue free. Now that the child is gone, you are free. Is that what this is telling me? I'm not seeing any problems. Still a problem here. It's still a problem here for whatever reason that it's like, no. I don't like utilities. I also added the music sound because there's no audio manager. That's fine. The part that drives me nuts. Let's see here. Utilities dot switch scene. Self. Yeah, no, it doesn't recognize utilities at all. Why doesn't it see utilities as its own thing? Utilities is bound here. I spelled it the same, I believe. Why don't you recognize it? Why don't you recognize it? Node has one connection. Gotcha. It's like on start pressed. Maybe action button. Okay, so it looks like there is, for every kind of like different script, it looks like we have different scenes. I don't 100% know if that's like what is supposed to happen, but it certainly wouldn't hurt to follow what works. And then and as we understand how it works, why it works, then we can kind of trim the fat if we need to. This is your reminder to stretch. And then let's see here. We're gonna do make new scene. Call it action button. Extends button. Root type. I don't know. Let's go ahead and attach a script. Button. Create. Class name remap button. So this is how you determine, this is the replacement of your buttons, which is fine. I think settings might be more or less what we need to focus on more, but we'll do the action button since we're here. Yeah. I think we still need to tell the engine that the buttons on the main menu are in fact buttons. Export action string up. Why up? I don't see it. Why up? Interesting. Maybe there's something that is up that is referenced in other areas that is like, oh, okay, we got it. Function init toggle mode equals true. Yes, it is toggleable. We like toggleable. Function ready. Oh, that was weird. Set process unhandled input false. What does this mean? Set process unhandled input display equals key. Okay, so the display we're gonna define display key, I'm assuming. Yeah. Set process unhandled input false. So I guess that means that you always treat it like it hasn't been interacted with. As far as like anything that says highlight when it's clicked or whatever, it makes it so it doesn't treat it that it's been clicking. Question mark. Toggled. I'm getting never mind. Button pressed. Set process unhandled input. Button pressed. Right? Yep. If button pressed, then a text comes up. Press any key, then release focus, aka then they can switch it to I can now click anything and then it'll fill it in, right? Else display key grab focus. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's still not gonna like display key because we haven't defined display key yet. Function unhandled input. See, this is the thing where I'm like, this is where they lose me. Because I originally thought it was like, oh, it means that if I don't press anything, it kind of goes back to normal. But I went into the menu. It does not go back to normal. So I don't know what this is referring to. Pressed input map action erase events action input map action add events action and also events. Okay. Button pressed. If button pressed equals false, then utilities config set value. Utilities is defined somewhere, and I have not set it. Controls action event, then utility save data. Why doesn't it recognize utilities? I finished utilities and it's still not defining it. I don't know why. We'll figure it out eventually, maybe, perhaps. Now we define the display key. Yay, we finally get to display. Text. Input map. Action. Get events. Action. Bracket 0 for whatever reason, but as text. Maybe it means like binary, right? Like 0 is off and 1 is on, I believe is what it is. Disconnected circuit versus connected circuit. Still doesn't know what utilities are. Imagine can't be me. Should we go ahead and just go down the list and then see if we can get it working? Well, we're gonna have to think of a good like audio and one that won't drive us absolutely bonkers. All right, scene, create new. I feel like it's supposed to be node. I don't think these are supposed to be 2D scenes. I think they're supposed to be like nodes. Audio manager. This should be in scripts. So this should also be in scripts. Audio manager. This one, attach script. It's just a node. Great. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe utilities needs to be... What is utilities set here? No, it's set as node. It's fine. We'll figure it out. Eventually, on ready, variable music player. What is... Can I move this? It's just in the way. Audio stream player. And then it looks like money music player, whatever that means. So this one is sound player. And except this one's sound player. Except we'll just need to define what the heck that even means, which we will eventually. Pass function. Play button. Sounds. Sound player. Play. And then it's the same dealio. Nothing crazy except music and sound. Nothing. Bam. And then if we go to main menu, so they have this capitalized and it's just fine. Maybe it's in settings. Because I haven't done settings yet, it just doesn't recognize any of this stuff. I feel like I'm missing something though. Let's see. Audio manager. No, it doesn't recognize it. Okay. Video. Oh, there's a whole different video setting too. Yeah, there's video, audio, player. Where was the... Oh, right, because they're individual. Okay, let's see here. So action buttons there. Audio manager's there. Audio manager is also like music player, sound player, right? Let's double click it. Can I double click it? Nope. Main menu. And then we have the main menu, and then we have the settings. Settings, we have the video and everything in it, audio, everything in it, controls, everything in it, in VBox, everything in it. Like we have a lot of settings. So this is where we've linked like the video and all audio settings and up, down, left, right container. Okay. There's like music or sound effects and everything here too. Oh boy. Oh man. Am I gonna get through this? I'm super tired. Man, I'm only a minute, an hour in. Oh, it is the end of the week. Okay. Okay. What about this? Right. Because my brain doesn't want to work at the moment. Sorry. It's just very tired, very exhausted. Let's see. What can we do? What can we do to in exchange, right? Because we got Animal Well, right? So we played a bit of that. And then there was also, what was it called? The farmer was replaced. I mean, that's coding adjacent. Would we consider that an equivalent? I think maybe. I think it's at least worth a shot. Because it could be fun. I love resource gathering stuff, after all. Let's do this. It's only $7. I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna play it for a bit. And then hopefully it will kind of flip my brain back on. And then we'll either circle around this, or we'll play Animal Well, or play something else. We'll figure it out. All I know is that looking at this, my brain is starting to go bleh. Bleh, bleh, bleh. So let's go ahead and just buy it. Farmer was replaced. It's already done. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and procrastinates by replacing farmers with drones. And let's do the farmer was replaced. There are 3 viewers. I'll be rolling in the dough. Farming. Add the tags. Let's go. Boop. Let's switch it. Let's see if it switched over. Yeah. All right. Farmer was replaced. We'll switch. We'll stop the chill vibes. Where are you, chill vibes? Okay, we can hear it. There's no sound. Okay, interesting. All right, and then now we're gonna go ahead and boop, boop. And then we'll select you.